Hey everyone, this is Ryan Mitchell with the tinylife.com. This video is just going to be an extension of the post I wrote. Please do check out the post. I'll put in the link description because it has a lot more details. So I recently purchased this piece of land about a year or so ago with the purpose of building a house on the land. And one of the things I had to do was put a septic in. So I got my permit and we started digging. First thing I had to do was actually dig the pit for the septic tank. So you can see it here. It was about 8 feet deep, I think. And this is the truck that actually delivered the tank and the drainage lines. You can see it all stacked up there. So they brought it in and unloaded the drainage tubes, and then you'll see here in a second them actually lowering the tank in. So these guys had obviously done this many times before because this didn't take them any time at all. Well, one step that I didn't show in the video here is when they dug this, they actually then went to the bottom of the pit and leveled it so that when they laid the tank down, that it would be pretty level. And that's a critical part about putting in a septic is making sure that the right things are level and then also that the right things are sloped properly. So the tank needed to be level, and then the drainage lines had to have a slight slope to it. They used the laser level to do all that, and this crane kind of just lowered this thing in really quickly. The tank itself is made out of cement, and it's I think 1,000 gallons was the size for this, and that was what the county required on my permit for the house that I was hoping to build. I ended up putting in a permit for 4 bedrooms, even though I don't think I'm going to build that. I wanted to have the option, or if I ever want to add a room or things like that. This is the actual tank in it, and you can see the hole at the bottom there, which will lead to the drain line. So like I mentioned, we used the laser level to level and get the slopes right and everything. So as they were actually digging the trenches here for the drain lines, you can see them checking the depth, and then the guy, he has this pole with a little receiver, and that basically picked up on the laser level to check the depth, and they use that every couple feet. The guy digging here was just really pretty amazing with his equipment here, how fast and how accurate it was. So you can see they actually dropped a line here to measure the length of it. And I needed to have 3 lines total, 100 feet, so 300 feet. That was stipulated by my permit. So they were just going along digging that there. Next, they took the actual drain tubes. You can see them. This is them unloading it. That white outer covering is just a packaging. They actually removed that. But these drain lines consisted of 3 pieces. A centerpiece, which was the actual drain line, and then 2 kind of like sausage tubes filled with packing peanuts as a spacer. So you can see they're just like sets of 3. And those get laid into the trench so that the drain line's in the middle and these 2 sausages on either side just give it room to drain better so dirt doesn't clog things up as much. And you can see them lay it in there. They connect them with these coupler line to line. The whole thing went really fast once they had the trenches all done, and then they connected them up. From the actual tank, they did a hard line. And the important thing to note is when they're doing this, they're leaving this pit open until the inspection because you needed an open pit inspection. And then we marked where the inlet was for later when we hook it up to the house and covered it back over. So guys, I hope you like that. Please check out the post. I have a lot more details at thetinylife.com. Thanks.